Bro, started at 3 a.m. I'm sorry, Martin. I apologize. I know it's a bit early, a bit later than the normal live stream for the day, but also, yeah, usually we live stream on Mondays, but yesterday was a holiday in the US, so I wasn't able to live stream because I was also just not even home, and I didn't have my stuff with me. So we are getting into today, though. We're going to start with Kanoodle Extreme, my personal fave. But yeah, I appreciate you all being here, and thank you to everybody who has liked the live stream already. Appreciate those of you who have done that. All right, what up, Dog Luna? Dog Luna the best. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you for being a moderator. You the realist. Okay, so let's see. Let me try a couple of different things here. I was gonna say you could also just, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna go simple here. We are warming up, just kind of getting into the swing of things. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. If we do something like that, we don't have a piece that would kind of fill that in. So really, I feel like I'm wow, can't talk. I feel like I might be trying to do something a little too gnarly here. So instead, what we could do is we could do something like this. That's actually pretty nice. We go like that. But then here, what do we do, right? We can go red, light blue, something down there. Maybe go something like that. Boom, boom. Though here, green's gonna be kind of a weird piece to try and fit in here. So maybe instead we go something like that and that. Boom, boom, and almost. Dang it. Okay, cool. Welcome in, friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much for joining in. Sorry I haven't been in the recent streams. That's okay. No, I appreciate you taking the time to join in whenever you can. It's perfectly okay if you haven't been in them recently. You know, yeah, like it's there's no obligation to be here. I appreciate you being here nonetheless, but also at the same time, like, you know, we all got lives, baby. We all got lives, and you know, so I ain't mad, you know. 'Tis what it is. I appreciate you being here right now. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. We are starting today with some Kanoodle Extreme, but once again, as a reminder, once we hit 200 likes on the stream, we will switch over to, well, we will run a poll for you guys to decide which puzzle you'd like me to play for the remainder of the stream, right? So, hold on, come on. I feel like there's got to be something here, right? No, because I actually don't even know if there's a good place for me to, oh, no, I'm good, Look at that. Big diamond, baby, let's go. All right, big diamond, baby. Big diamond baby. I don't want to go to school because I have math homeroom, first period in math, second period. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, got you, friend. You hate math so much. Oh no, well, it's funny that you like the Kanoodle puzzles though, because I feel like it's sort of math-esque. But welcome in, friends. Appreciate you all being here. Red and dark green touch, have to touch. I appreciate that, Lori. We're gonna, yeah, let's just get into the Kanoodle stuff right away. Lori, I appreciate you sending over that message. Also, by the way, you guys, apologies if the stream is a little framey at first. My phone was kind of overheating because of how hot it is here in LA. So we were kind of struggling in that regard. You know, right before starting the stream, I was kind of like, oh gosh, I don't know if it's gonna work. Okay, so red and dark green have to touch. Let's do this thing. Let's see if I can just kind of throw them in here and have them land in a spot. Let's see. Okay, that doesn't quite work. Okay, here, let's do this here. I'm thinking this could be kind of a challenging one here. This one looks pretty difficult in general. So, yeah, let's just go for this one. All right, so red and dark green have to touch. We're gonna have to solve for the remainder of the board. We can also add the timer from Kanoodle Ultimate Champion if we would like to do that. Yeah, okay, love it when devices overheat. Oh yeah. I mean, it hasn't been happening to me too much lately, but the biggest issue is just specifically that, yeah, it's wildly hot, and I just drove home in a really hot car, and my phone was kind of in the sunlight a little bit on my dashboard, so it was definitely getting pretty hot. So I was actually seeing something here, right? This actually looks pretty sick. If I go something like that, we just can't move the red and green pieces. We just have to solve around that. Let's see what we can do. I like maybe doing something like this, because then we can prioritize putting the magenta piece in. We can go light blue up there. We can go boom. Okay, this isn't quite it, right? Because here I was going to say you could either do yellow there, but then you'd have the gray shape left over. Or yeah, let me rework this a little bit. Let's see. What if we went like this? Is that any better? Definitely not. No, because what is that piece? What's that shape? We don't have it. That's what it is. Okay, so yeah, I feel like we got to be able to get something here. I feel like there's got to be, I don't know, we can try something like this maybe. Although down here, I guess we'd probably go yellow and then maybe light blue there. Oh yeah, baby, let's go. There it is. Nice, solved it. Yeah, make sure you guys like the live stream though. At 200 likes, we are gonna run a poll for you guys to decide which Kanoodle we play for the remainder of the live stream. We'll be live for about another 55 plus minutes or so. When is the stream gonna hit the algorithm? Who knows, Savannah? Like I think it's just kind of, every once in a while, that's just, it takes a second. But, you know, maybe like 20 minutes in is usually when it like really starts to hit, if anything. But yeah, let me really quickly, I'm going to go to the live stream on my computer just to be able to follow along there and be able to, I don't know, moderate myself from there. Let's see. Oh, I can hear myself now. Oh, no. All right, there we go. All right, sweet. Let's get into it, baby. Let's do the next one. Can you do the color of the timer buttons of Kanoodle Ultimate Champion in each corner? Yeah, hold on. Okay, which ones are those? So we have, oh my gosh, yeah, we have the timer buttons. We have 4 timer buttons here, right? So it would have to be, are you saying all 4 or specifically 1 or 2 of them? Let's see. Let's see. All right, I see you, Savannah, though. Let's get yours going. All right, and yeah, if anyone has any super chats, feel free to throw them out there. I need to just speak slower in general. Okay, so we do have like, let's say like yellow, blue, red, green. Let's say it's these 4 pieces, right? I know that these ones are kind of like faded versions of it, but here, I'll turn off the sound on the live stream, but let's just say that this is what we got going on. Thank you guys for the votes of confidence. Okay, so let's say we do this, right? Let's go maybe blue. Let's like combine them all over here. How about this? I think this will work like that. Yeah, there we go. All right, so this is the colors of the buttons up here. We're gonna try and solve, knowing the fact that we cannot move those pieces, right? So we gotta be able to go out and do something like this, oopsies. And then maybe this, just to get rid of these 2 pieces up against it like that. We can go magenta down there. Now we just gotta think about a good place for white to go. We can't do that. We could in theory do this, but it looks kind of wonky and I don't love it. Unless I do I love it? No, okay, yeah, because there's nowhere that okay, yeah. So let's try something slightly different here. What if we go, we can take this out, right, and put it over here, however, or we can just do this, but then we don't have it, well, we have orange, so we can put orange up on top, but then we'd have to do something like this, and then this gets a little messy, so I feel like I probably messed this up for myself. I think it could have been better if it was just, yeah, if we keep light pink here, but we instead do maybe, we can do it this way, but the problem here is that, yeah, this is not going to be able to fit we're not going to be able to fit those pieces into the spot. So if we go like this, right, we can go there, but then we don't have good room for light blue here, right, because it's going to cut the board in half in kind of a weird way. So, oh my gosh, this really shouldn't be hard. I think I'm just trying a specific thing and it's just not working. So instead, we can go white and light pink over here on the side like so. We can go magenta at the bottom there. We can go, although here I guess we'd have to go purple there. Yeah, because like if you go gray down here, yeah, it doesn't quite work. Okay, so maybe instead we take magenta and we put magenta just over here. Will that be something that works? I don't know. Probably not, but like, you know what? Don't knock it till you've tried it, I guess. Yeah, no, definitely not. No, because that's, yeah, okay. Shoot. All right, come on, Dan. Lock in, baby. Light blue here. Okay, and then what about magenta there? And then, shoot, yeah, because I'd have to go purple there, and then, yeah, anywhere you put gray here, it's just gonna give you the shape of the gray piece. Again, what if you go like this? Will that change anything? Nope, okay, it's gonna give us the shape of the light pink piece. Gosh darn it, okay. Oh my gosh, this really shouldn't be hard. Here, instead we can go light pink here, right? Then magenta, and then booger and white like so. I call this, yeah, booger. This one we usually call chomper. Can't do that, but if we flip it, we'll be able to do that maybe. Let's see. Shoot, we're so close, because here, right, we don't really have a good spot to put orange where we can also fit the purple piece. I'll make sure you guys can see what pieces we're working with here. Let's see. What if we go, oops. What if we go, boom. Nope, yeah, dang it. Okay, because here, right, the issue is going to be that there's not really a good spot. Okay, I feel like we're so close, yet weirdly so far. What if we flip these? You can also flip it like this, right? And then maybe go boom, boom. Oh yeah, baby, there it is, sweet. Okay, it only took us almost 3 minutes, 2:59. Goodness gracious, okay. Not my best performance there, but yeah, we finally did it. The colors, it was a 4-piece challenge basically, but I did put them all on the same side, so it was doable. Make sure you guys like the live stream. The more likes, the more people show up, so that's fun. But also, yeah, once we hit 200 likes, 200 likes, first of all, it's free to like the live stream, but also, once we hit 200 likes, you guys will be, I'm gonna put up a poll for you guys to decide you guys get to choose then which Kanoodle we play for the remainder of the live stream, whether it be Kanoodle Extreme, which we're currently playing, Kanoodle Ultimate Champion, or one of the other ones. So yeah, that's kind of the fun one. We also try and aim for 1,000 likes on any given live stream. So yeah, if anyone has the means to be able to throw those out there, definitely do it. All right, let's do this one. Okay, bro should do white and gray half the touch. I got you, Starry. Also, thank you for being the #2 fan, although I'm sure there are a billion people tied for that. Also, if you guys have any super chats, by the way, or if you want to give out your suggestion, you guys, you can give out any sort of super chat amount, and I prioritize the super chats. So if you want to make sure your suggestion's seen, do it via super chat, and I will prioritize the super chats, make sure that they're done. So yeah. You also just go a really, really, really long way. You had it originally in your first placement. Oh no, Savannah. Oh well. There we go. This is cool. White and gray have to touch, so they are touching just like this. But yeah, let's get this thing going. We hit 200 likes. We did not. We hit 200 people in here. We haven't hit 200 likes. We're only at like 33 according to my ledger here. But yeah, let's see. All right. Make sure you guys are liking that live stream. Let me get this going. All right. So these two just can't move. Let's figure this bad boy out. All right. We could go, hear me out. We can go red here with, I was gonna say magenta on top, but now we don't have a piece long enough to go on top of that. So instead, what if we go, how about this? How about, oh no, we have gray already is in there. So shoot, what do we do? What if we go light blue, red, then you can go magenta, and then here we could either go yellow or something, well, let's just try yellow for now. Then we can go booger here, light pink, but then here green is kind of limited. You can go like this, but that's not quite it, because here would be the gray piece and the purple piece left over, right? If you go like that, you'd need the gray piece, but yeah, we cannot move gray and white. That is the main challenge of what we're doing, so yeah, we gotta try something else here. What if we go like this? Let's try light pink on the side here instead of booger. So we go light pink. We can go booger flipped. It's the same problem, actually, never mind. If we do something like this, it's not really gonna change anything, is it? Nope. Okay, so what if we go, and yeah, like what am I doing? I'm doing the same exact thing. Okay, let's try something completely different here. Let's go boom, let's go boom, let's go boom. Oh my gosh. Woo, baby. Sorry, guys. I always sneeze in twos as well, so it's always two at a time. But yeah, I better see some bless yous in chat, baby. Okay, so we're respectful over here. Oh my gosh, this one's tough though, because here I keep getting the shape of the gray piece left over, and I can't seem to kind of figure this out. Where them bless yous at? We're just Danny filming these. It's always the same background. It's on my desk at home, basically. So yeah, nothing crazy. It's just my desk that I've had for a good while, actually. Yeah, see, this is gonna be the same problem. It's the same issue. Why are we, okay. Let me go back to something else over here. Let's try maybe, hear me out. Orange and green go pretty well like that. Yellow, yellow, white and gray are the only ones that can't move. So that's really the only challenge I got going on for me right now. We could try something, oh no, we can't do that. If we go like this and then, no, or we can go boom. No, why do I keep trying the same thing? We do have two of the tougher pieces left over. And so yeah, it's gonna be kind of tough for us to kind of figure out how to go about filling this area with these pieces, right? So, for example, like we can't really do something like this. Could you do it the other way? Technically, but then yeah, we're not gonna be able to fill out the rest of the board. Oh, geez, okay. This is tough. So maybe I gotta just go about doing this left side completely different. Hopefully, if anyone has any solutions that they're seeing, feel free to throw it out there. But yeah, I am kind of locked in, so I apologize in advance if I don't see your suggestions. But here, I actually think that's pretty nice looking. And then we can maybe just go like that and that. Oh yeah, this looks nice. This looks very nice. Please, oh, we're close. Okay, we're very close. There it is. Let's go. Woo! 3 minutes and 20 seconds later. Oh, okay, 3:21, I guess. It gave me an extra second for some reason. All right, make sure you guys are liking the live stream. The more likes, the more people show up. Appreciate y'all so much for being here. We're gonna keep on going. Thankfully, Tanny is legit. All right, let's do this thing, baby. All right. I can never solve these while I watch. Danny's always quicker. Oh, well, I appreciate it, friend. I mean, I guess I'm just pretty good at Kanoodle, but that was not really one of my best showings there, that's for sure. But I appreciate that, friend. But yeah, keep on keeping on. Kanoodle is something that I think just the more you do it, the better you get, of course. So yeah, anyway. All right, let's see. Which one do we want to do next? Bye, Rico. Good to see you, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, make sure you guys like the live stream. Everybody in here, make sure you like it. It's free as heck. Once we hit 200 likes, we will run a poll to decide which Kanoodle we play for the rest of the live stream. Okay, let's see. Martin, I see yours here. Can you do yellow and Booger in the corner and light blue and Magenta in the other corner and Chomper in the middle? Oh my gosh. That's kind of a crazy one here. Let's see if we can figure that one out. So, can we do yellow and Booger in the corner? My goodness. Okay, so how do we want to go about this? Let's see. So if we go Booger here and yellow here, I guess that would probably be our best bet over here. And then light blue and Magenta in the other corner, or I guess just over here somewhere. I don't even know how we'd go about this. This is tough. Geez. We can't do something like this because we can't fill that little area there. I don't know. This one might be impossible in terms of just how you pitched it. Yeah, we can't really do something like that. Yeah, okay, let's see. Yeah, this isn't really doable, friend, but I'm gonna try my best here to just at least get something going. I highly doubt this is gonna work, especially with Chomper in the middle. There's no way. There's no way, friend. I'm sorry, Martin, but we're gonna try. Yeah, don't forget to reset the stopwatch. Thank you, Lulu Tunes. Appreciate it. All right. I'm gonna try. Dude, yeah, there's no way. This doesn't really work, unfortunately. We could go like this. Let's see if this is doable, right? So we're gonna forget the Chomper in the middle thing because that just makes it basically impossible because there's too many stipulations. And I still want to try something like this. So we'll see if this is somehow doable. The biggest problem here is going to be probably the blue piece. Let's see. So yeah, we just can't move these 5 pieces, basically. Okay. Oh, please work, please work. We were actually kind of weirdly close from the get-go. Let's see. Yeah, because here it doesn't quite work. And here, right, it'll just be 2 of the purple shapes put together, basically. So instead, is there anything else we could do? We could probably switch these around, but then we'd have to go purple here, and we'd probably still go green over here. And then, yeah, we don't really have room for light pink. Yeah, and then that's not gonna work either. My goodness. Okay, so yeah, this one might just be impossible. Let's try a couple of other situations though here, right? You could go blue like that, right? And then we could maybe go red there. Ooh, this is a little smexy little song right here, I guess. We're just listening to a lo-fi, like feel-good beats lo-fi playlist, but I guess it's a little scandalous. Oh, wait, hold on. I think we got it. Oh my goodness, look at that. We reworked it and we actually got it. Okay, yeah. That's what we're gonna call it, because that one was the prompt itself was a little too impossible, unfortunately. Oh my gosh, why is my nose running? Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here, friends. Appreciate it. Make sure you guys are liking that live stream. I think that one deserved a like for sure. But yeah, the more likes, just the more people show up. It's that simple, and I appreciate y'all for being willing to do that. It's free, so yeah. And once we hit 200 likes, 200, you guys will. Once we, what am I trying to say? Yeah, once we hit 200 likes, I'll run the poll for you guys to decide which Kanoodle I play for the remainder of the live stream. You've never noticed the background music? Well, yeah, it's always been there, but I guess it's just kind of subtle. I don't want it to be overpowering, so yeah, anyway. Okay, let's see. Can we do yellow and blue? Yes, already class, let's do this thing. All right, yellow and blue, let's shake this bad boy up. Nice and simple one. I mean, we'll see, it depends on where they land. Yeah, already, make sure nobody spam. If you guys spam the in the comments, then chances are you will be your stuff will get muted. Oh my gosh, this looks tough. Jenny, thank you so much, friend, for the super chat. Oh my goodness, Jenny, thank you, friend. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Heck yes. Appreciate you so much, Jenny. Make sure you guys go like that super chat. We love super chats out in here. Thank you so much. You're the realist. It goes a long way to help support. So yeah, okay, let's see if we can even fill this, right? Because how many dots is this? 5, 10, 14, 17. So what would that be? That would be 3 4-dotted pieces plus 1 5, I think would be the only combo I think we can do. So with that being said, can we do Booger plus, I mean, you can do this, right? I don't like getting rid of purple, but we kind of have to if we're gonna fill out that side of the board. But we can do it like that at least, which doesn't look too bad. But yeah, yellow and blue can't move and they're cutting the board in half, so it makes it a little more challenging. So what do we wanna do over here then? Because we do have some pretty challenging pieces left over. We can go white there with light blue on top. Ooh, hear me out, come on. We're so close, because here, right, we would need the purple piece, which is over there. I wonder if there's any sort of way I don't think I can rework this to make room for the gray piece over here. At least not, I don't know. Currently, I don't think that's possible, but I can give it a shot, actually. Here, let's see. So yeah, we can't move yellow and blue, so we got to be able to move some stuff over here. You could go, like, boom. Ugh, it's going to be purple again. Dang it. Okay, because that looks pretty cool, just kind of reworking it like that. Let's see. Because I did like this, but the issue arises when, because here it's just gonna be, okay. So yeah, let's put purple back over here and see if we can solve this side a little bit more efficiently. We could go like this. We can go boom, boom. Oh, but then here, yeah, we're gonna need the light pink piece, which maybe we can find some sort of way to take the light pink piece out over here, put it over here, and then see if we could solve with purple and gray. Oh, we can. Let's go. Whee! Heck yeah, minute 42, we'll take it. That one wasn't too bad. I think that deserves a like. But yeah, make sure you guys are liking the live stream. It's super free and super helpful, especially on the vertical lives here. But also, make sure you guys are subscribed. That was a pretty good one. I'm going to take a slight water break here. I'm just going to go swig of water. All right, let's go. Ooh, I like that one, Fishing Boy 14. Thank you so much for that one. Do pink and orange touching and purple last. Okay. So here, I'm going to reset our timer here. So pink and orange touching with purple last. So pink, I'm assuming we're gonna go magenta, because I call this one pink typically, or magenta, and then this one I just call light pink. So I'm gonna just say that this is probably here. I'm gonna scoot everything up a little bit so you guys can see it a little better over the chat. All right, but yeah, thank you guys so much for the stuff, and thank you, oh my gosh, Jenny, thank you so much, for the super chat. Appreciate you, friend. All right, so here we go. Pink and orange have to touch, and then purple has to go in last. So I'm gonna put purple up here to make sure to remember that it goes in last. Let's see. Ooh, almost here. Oh, ooh, uh-oh. Okay, so pink and orange did end up in a spot where they are touching, but the issue here is that they've obviously cut the board in half. 3, 6, 10, 14, 18. So what kind of combo can we do for 18? I actually don't think we can, right? So here, I'm actually going to say, let's pretend that this piece landed here just so that it's not cutting the board in half, because I actually think it might have been impossible the way that it landed. Anyway, here we go. Hey, we're at 100 likes. Thank you guys so much for the likes. As always, our goal for the live stream is 1,000 likes. So if we're able to get to 1,000, that'd be freaking dope. But yeah, and it's really helpful. So something like that looks good, because you could put Booger right there, or you could do this. You can go light pink and then Booger. Love that. And now we just have these pieces left over, and then we have to put in purple last. So let's see what we want to do here. I was going to say you could go, I mean, you could do this, but then you have to put purple down here. Oh my gosh, it works. Let's go, baby, because look at that. You put those two in, and then you have the shape of purple left over. Sub 1 minute. That deserves 1 billion likes, in my opinion. But I know on YouTube you can only do 1 like, obviously. It's not like TikTok where they do like 1 million. But yeah, let's do that. Fishing Boy 14, I got yours solved. But yeah, if anybody has any super chats, feel free to throw them out there. If you want your suggestion to be seen and you want me to make sure that I do it, throw it out in the super chat. I prioritize all of the super chat suggestions. Or suggestions thrown out in the super chat, basically. And unfortunately, you've been spamming, so yeah, it looks like your messages are getting deleted by Lulu Tunes. Yeah, don't. What am I trying to say? Don't spam, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna do Katarina's right here. Do yellow and green. Let's do this thing, baby. Yellow and green. Just a nice, simple 2-piece challenge with not too many stipulations. But yeah, make sure you guys are liking that live stream. 362 people in here. It just went up by a bunch. All right, so yellow and green. Let's do this thing, baby. All right, so we got a bunch of time on the clock. We're just gonna run the stopwatch, see how long it takes for us to, go? No? Okay, there we go. All right, so these 2 pieces cannot move. Let's try something interesting over here, because we could do, we could do this. We can go light pink with Chomper, the white piece. We call it Chomper because it looks like it's eating other pieces. We can go like that. We can go blue down here, probably. That looks like one of the best things we could do. Maybe magenta there. Oh, gotta sneeze again. Oh, no. Woo! There we go. Oh, gosh. Sorry. I bumped you guys. Okay, let's just go like right over here. Oh, there's another one. Oh, gosh. They're coming in. Woo! Baby. There we go. Okay, so. Oh man, because here though the only issue is that there's not really a good place for light blue to go, unfortunately. Because here, right, you can't really fit light blue in here and have it make sense. So, unfortunately, and we can't move green and yellow. So dang. Okay. I feel like this is looking good so far, but we could instead, if we go like this, no, it's gonna be the same problem where we don't have room for magenta. So, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. I'm like a snotty boy out of nowhere. I feel like this happens when I live stream sometimes, where I just get kind of sniffly out of nowhere. Okay, so what if we did, or we can go back to this. We can go light pink here, and then, oh my gosh, what do we do for the rest of this? We can't move green and yellow, so we'd probably do light blue there. Ooh, we can go booger there, and then, ooh, dang it, no, it's close, because here you'd have to go like that with orange, and that obviously cuts the board into pieces that aren't helpful. Oh my gosh, you guys, I don't know where these sniffles came from. I was so fine beforehand. Let's see. Because here, right, this isn't gonna work because we're gonna, oh my gosh, it does work. Oh yes, let's go, baby. Easy money, heck yes. Heck freaking yeah, there we go. Oh my gosh, okay. Dude, I don't know what's happening, but yeah, I think yes, make sure you guys are liking the live stream. We're almost at 200 likes, 139, we're getting there. Is it 139 or 189? I can't tell. I think it's 139, yeah. Do I have a scratch on my screen? I think I do, okay. It's a screen protector at least. All right, so let's do this next one. Okay, Marmar Parsons, I'm gonna do yours. Green and blue, baby, let's do this thing. We're just gonna do these ones. These ones should be, I got that one in 149, not too bad. But yeah, once we hit 200 likes, by the way, as you guys know, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. What? Once we hit 200 likes, we will run a poll for you guys to decide. Oh my gosh, land somewhere. Ooh, this one looks tough, actually. But we'll run a poll for you guys to decide which, you guys get to decide which Kanoodle I play for the remainder of the live stream, whether it be staying with Extreme, whether it be moving to Ultimate Champion, which is underneath, Cosmic, Genius, whatever we end up doing. All right, so let's do this thing, baby. All right, sprite colors, that is, yes, that's actually exactly what this reminds me of. That's fair. Okay, so actually, this is a little wonky back here. This is actually probably a 3-piece challenge and a very hard one at that, because the only piece that actually fits down here would be the purple piece. Because any other piece, you're gonna have issues like if you go orange here, right? You're gonna have a line down here that's too long for any of the pieces to actually fit. So we do have to put purple there. This is a very tough challenge already, I can tell. So here we could do, let's go light blue there with yellow on top per se. But then here we'd have to go orange. You can go booger down here. Oops, I knocked that. Or wait, hold on, what if we go, no, yeah, that's not gonna be better. Okay, so we go like that, right? And then we can go magenta, we can go light pink there, we can go, ooh, I was gonna say white here. Shoot, we don't really have any good spots left over for white. This is close, right? Because here you go gray, but that is not the shape of the red piece, unfortunately. So we're close. What if we go, dang it. Okay, this one's tough. Just based on where the pieces landed, this one is proving to, it's gonna be challenging, no matter what I say. Or like, no matter how much I struggle to say words out of my mouth, it's gonna be a challenge. Oh, we can go like that. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that. We can go white like that. Yeah, just can't move blue and green. So that's just the whole challenge there. Where could we put magenta though? Unfortunately, we kind of have to put it in a spot where it like cuts the board in pieces. We'd have to put green over here, but green can't move as part of the prompt of the puzzle itself. We can't go like this either because we don't have a piece that would fit up there. That sucks, dude. I feel like this was looking kind of cool, but unfortunately, I don't think we have a spot for magenta to go. So instead, I think we're gonna have to rework this little area over here. Because we can't move purple also, basically, because purple's the only piece that'll fit back here. Realistically, is what I'm trying to say. You could go like this, but then here we don't really have any good pieces that'll actually fit. So, geez, okay, are we really gonna have to, I don't know about this one. This one might just be impossible based on where the pieces landed. Because here I just don't know what to do. You could go yellow, but then the problem up here is that you'd have to go like gray and orange, which I guess you can do. It's just not ideal. You could go like this, but what are the odds this actually works? I don't think it will. Yeah, because here, right, yeah, it's just gonna be the shape of the red piece yet again. I was gonna say you can also do it this way, but then here you're gonna get kind of this weird shape that doesn't exist. So dang, okay, yeah, this one's a tough one, you guys. All right, but But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here, though. Yeah, look at all these viewers, 834. Make sure you guys are liking that live stream. It's free as heck, and it's super helpful just because, yeah, the more likes we get, the more people, the more, YouTube kind of pushes the live stream for more people to be able to see it. It goes a long way to help support. If anyone has any super chats or anything like that as well, you guys can throw out your suggestion in a super chat for a puzzle that you want me to do, and I will prioritize it because, of course, it's very kind of you to have gifted a super chat, and I want to be able to reward you for that. So here, though, unfortunately, we definitely don't have room for these pieces. So this one is tough, you guys. I actually don't know if this one's going to be doable. I'll give it like a couple more minutes before I ultimately just kind of deem it unsolvable, which, yeah, might just be the case. Here, though, yeah, we don't really have, I mean, well, you could do red here, but then we don't have any room for light blue. Like, light blue won't fit anywhere in here. Shoot, okay. I was gonna say, we can't really do, if we rework this, then we don't have a piece that'll fit up there. We'd have to go yellow, and then we have to move that again, which we already did. All right, I think this one might be impossible, in which case I think we're gonna have to move a piece. Unless somebody, is anybody, let's see, I don't know if anybody actually has the solution here, but I think this one might be impossible, in which case, because of the purple piece also is the only one that can go down here. So instead, what if we go like this? I'm gonna say that this is kind of interesting too. Let's just pretend that the pieces landed there. I'm gonna retry from them. Hey, 226 likes. Thank you guys for all the likes. We're trying to hit 1,000 on the stream, so make sure you guys do that. Or make sure you guys keep liking. More likes, more people show up. But also, yeah, 1,000 is our personal goal for every live stream. Here, though, we might have to go like gray and orange. But yeah, we moved green over just because I think it might have been an impossible shuffle where it landed. So yeah, and I don't want to spend a million years on it, so we're just gonna elect to change it up like that. Okay, so this doesn't quite work here because if we go yellow there, it's gonna give you the shape of the gray piece, and then yeah, I don't think we can rework it such that there's, dang, okay, yeah, so what if we take this out and we instead go, boom, I can't go that like that either. What if we go, nope, that'll be the red piece, that'll be the green piece, shoot, okay. We're so close though. I know for a fact that this is almost the solution. We could also go like this, flip these around. It's a little wonky, but it might work. No, not quite, because here, right, it would just be the shape of the purple piece again if I go yellow there. Gosh, dang it. We could go boom, boom, but then, yeah, that's not quite it either. Oh, dang it, okay. Let's see, what else could we do? So these two can't move. We could also go like this. We could also take Booger out, the light green piece, because, yeah, it looks like a booger. We all know that. And instead, we can go light pink, which is basically the same piece as Booger, but Booger has this extra dot right here on the left. So instead, we could do something like that. We can take red and put red here, or let's do this. Let's go gray, light blue. That looks good. And then if we go magenta up here, let's see if we can just kind of solve around that. What if we go boom, put Booger in like that, go yellow, and then, come on, this has to be it. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, because here, right, if you go orange, it's going to give you the shape of the gray piece left over. So what if we instead did, will this change anything if I go like that? Nope. Oh, yes, it is, because orange there and yellow there. Let's go, baby. It only took 6 minutes and 12 seconds. Hey, you know what? That's okay. Could have been worse. Gosh, I'm sniffly, but let's go, baby. We hit 200. Yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Make sure you guys are liking the live stream. It's free. I think that deserves a like, even though it took me 6 minutes. All right, we'll move on to the next one. But also, as mentioned, I'm going to run the poll really quickly. Yeah, we got the poll going. Let's see. Let me create the poll. It's going to take me 2 seconds. Let's see. Which Kanoodle should we play next? We're going to do Extreme, which is the current one. We're going to do Ultimate Champion. I'm still here, by the way. Don't worry. We got Extreme, Ultimate Champion, Cosmic, and Genius. There we go. All right, we're starting the poll. Okay. All right, let's get into the next one. Let's see. Yeah, make sure you guys aren't spamming because, yeah, your comments will be deleted if you're spamming them over and over again. I'm going to try and see. Also, if you guys have a super chat or if you guys really want to make sure that I see your suggestion, and if you want to leave a suggestion, basically, and make sure that I see it, you can leave it in a super chat. In which case, I will prioritize those and make sure to do all of them. Pink and white, I like that one, Munchy Mochi. We're doing pink and white, baby. Chomper and Geraldine, as we call that one. All right, here we go. Pink and white, let's do this thing. Ooh, okay. So this is where pink and white landed. It's kind of an odd sort of situation here, but let's see if we can make this work. It does look a little funky, but I believe in us. All right, Here we go. Here we go. We got however much time on the clock. We're just going to kind of figure it out that way. Thank you guys for 300 likes. Appreciate it. So let's do this thing. So I'm thinking of doing something like this where you can go green and Booger right there with light blue underneath like that. And now here, right, we could go probably blue underneath like so. But here's going to be a little funky because I feel like there aren't going to be too many good ways to go about filling this because we can't actually put... If we could put purple there, but we don't have a piece left over that'll fit there. So actually, we can't really do anything to fill in this area here. So, well, actually, you can go like this. You can go orange and gray. Never mind, and there we go is what I try to just combine together. Ooh, this is it. This is it, baby. Look at that. Woo! 43 seconds. Let's go. I think that deserves a like from anybody who hasn't liked the live stream yet. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're going to keep going, of course. We're a little more than halfway through the stream, but we are doing great. Booger, the word lime exists. I know, but it looks like Booger and it's kind of a fun one. Super MCS, I like that one. Yellow and purple for Wario and Waluigi. Let's do this thing. And yeah, make sure you guys are voting in the live stream. If you guys want to do Kanoodle Extreme moving forward, then vote Kanoodle Extreme. That's the one we're currently up to. We can go back to Ultimate Champion, which is the original Kanoodle, but with the timer and stopwatch, stuff like that. Or we've got Kanoodle Cosmic, one that absolutely breaks my brain because of how these pieces look. Or we've got Kanoodle Genius, which I've actually never played. I haven't even opened this bad boy. It looks a little, it just got kind of messed up in the shipping. But it looks like it's got similar pieces to Extreme, but I've never done it. So yeah, all right, here we go, baby. Let's do this thing, all right. So we've got yellow and purple for Wario and Waluigi. So yeah, let's put these oh, you know what? Actually, I like where they landed there. So we're just gonna go with that because that looks like a pretty challenging combination of pieces, or piece placements at least. But yeah, make sure you guys are liking that live stream. If anyone's got any super chats, feel free to throw them out there. They go a really long way to help support. If you have the means to be able to, then obviously, it just helps out a ton. I can't help but, I'll at least mention it, right? I'll mention the super chats just because, yeah, they're so wildly helpful. For somebody like myself who's not necessarily crushing it financially, it's great. Those are, really, really, really helpful. If you're having a good time, it means a lot for those to be thrown out there. So what if we go like this, right? That technically works, and we haven't moved yellow and purple yet. Well, we can't move them at all, so I don't know why I'm saying it like that. But we could go like this. Ooh, we're so close, okay. Instead, what if we just go boom, boom, same issue, right? Because here, right, the moment we put orange in, it's gonna give us the same shape of the purple piece again, but purple we can't move, of course, because it's part of the suggestion. What am I trying to say? Okay, here's not gonna work either. Oh my gosh, how do we, where else can we go with, I mean, we tried this. Oh, did we try this? Yeah, okay, yeah, same issue. Yeah, I think we tried that already. Dang it, I feel like we're close, but we're not. You know what I mean? Like, this is tough. Because yeah, here, when we go magenta here, right, you can't really put white anywhere other than there, and it's not gonna work. All right, shoot, okay. So we could do this though. We could take, oh, here we go. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think about this. So you can take gray out and put magenta down here, perfect. I just kind of, I don't know, I forgot which pieces we could and couldn't move. Oh my gosh, we got it. Let's go, baby. Woo! Minute 39, I'll take it. Nice, nice. Thank you guys for everybody who's here, by the way. 545 people currently here, that's awesome. Make sure you guys like that live stream. It's free as heck. I think I've earned it. I'm talking my own ear off. Yeah, it goes a long way to help support the live stream. It pushes it in terms of the algorithm, that and commenting, and subscribing, all the above, all that kind of stuff. It's great. Anyway, Danny, my friend was in the stream and wanted me to tell you to have fun. Oh, thank you, and thank your friend for stopping by and sending me some positivity. Gabriel, you and I have the same last name. I'm going with yours because of that. Red and blue have to touch. At least that's what it looks like it's saying. Okay, yeah. Red and blue have to touch. Let's see if we can just kind of throw them in there and see if it lands. Nope. Ah, okay. They're not really touching though. I was gonna say that looks kind of cool. I don't know if I've done this combination just like this before. So we're gonna say that this is what's happening here. But yeah, shout out, Gabriel. Gabriel Padilla. Yeah. Well, depending on where you live, it could either be Padilla or it could be Padilla if you're in the Philippines, or Padilla if you're in Argentina. So I have no idea. Anyway, but yeah, it's my last name, so I thought I would give them some love. How do we want to go about this? These pieces can't move. We got to be able to figure this side out first. Ooh, looks like a good spot for magenta to possibly go, but then down here's a little wonky. I would say probably to do, you can go yellow and orange. That's probably our best bet. And then here we could do, something like this, which gets a little wonky, but this might end up working. Although here, we don't really have a good spot for white left over. We got to kind of cater to that. If we do this way, this isn't definitely not gonna work. Okay, so how do we want to do this? We could take it out and do something else over here. What if we try, ooh, here we go. Wait, hold on. Shoot, okay, we're so close, but this is not quite gonna work. We could take this out and instead go maybe, well, I don't know, because, dang it, we're so close. No. Because here, right, the little area that we had left over, right, if I want to go back to this combination of pieces does not work in here because it's going to give you the same piece twice, the same shape twice, basically. So, instead, let's try something else. Let's try light blue this way, right? What can't we move? We can't move blue and red. Yeah, okay. So let's go maybe like this and, oh my gosh, please. Okay, no, that's not going to work. Okay, dang it. What if we go, no, that's not gonna be it either. Dang it, it's gonna be the purple shape again. Ugh. Okay, sorry, I make weird noises sometimes when I'm exacerbated, if you will. Okay, so what if we go, no, it doesn't work either. Dude, I feel like this should be something, but I guess we're just not really making it happen. So what if we instead did that, oh yeah, baby, we reworked it until it worked. Let's go, yeah, let's go. Okay, what's going on in chat right now? I can't even tell. Okay, anyway, here we go, friends. Yeah, we finally did that one. Okay, that was from Gabriel or Gabriel. All right, we're gonna unpin that one for now. Let's see how the poll is going. Make sure you guys are voting. Okay, people really want extreme, but I'll keep running it for a second. Okay. Let's see, cool kid, I got you, friend. Do purple and orange, but they have to touch. Let's go. So yeah, Kanoodle Extreme is definitely winning right now, so it looks like we probably would stick with Kanoodle Extreme for the remaining time, which is honestly not probably that long. I've got probably about 20-25 minutes left, but yeah, make sure you guys are liking that live stream too. The more likes, the more people show up. We're trying to get to 1,000. We are almost halfway there, so make sure you guys do that. If anyone has any super chats, feel free to throw them out there. If you want me to, make sure to do your suggestion. If you want me to, yeah, you can throw it out in a super chat of any amount. Just type it in the comment for the super chat and I'll do it. Purple and orange, but they have to touch. All right, purple and orange, but they have to touch. Let's see if I can make them land somewhere like this. Nope, please. Ooh. Ah. I was gonna say something like this is kind of interesting because it's a pretty weird configuration that might be really challenging. I'm not trying to make it super easy on myself, and I don't think that this is gonna be an easy puzzle, so let's try this thing. All right, here we go. All right, so I think it's basically a 3-piece challenge, a 4-piece challenge actually. So you guys are getting some bang for your buck here because these are the only 2 pieces I think that would fit in this configuration without being able to move these 2. So yeah, sweet, okay. I was gonna say we could also do something like this with magenta on top potentially, and maybe something like this, like this. Oh, we're close. Okay, hold on. So I was gonna say we could also try flipping this and do something like this. I don't know if that actually changed anything though. It didn't. If I had purple and orange left over, or purple and yellow, then I would be able to make that work. But that's, alas, that is not the case. Let's do this. Let's do this, and then let's see if I can, no, that's not gonna work. Shoot, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find a good spot to be able to put this. Yeah, okay, nope, okay. So what if we instead did, boom. No, that's not gonna work. If we go Booger here, light pink there, but then here, that's not gonna work either. Because this little area over here is not gonna be able to be filled by these, because right, if you put red in anyway, it's not, yeah. Okay, so what if we did, that's not gonna work, all right. Let's rework this in general. Let's maybe try something like this. What if we go Booger, then magenta? We can go light pink over here, but then we don't really have any good spot for, I mean, if we had purple left over, actually, this would have worked. My goodness, but yeah, we got gray, unfortunately, here. Let me scoot it up so you guys can see it a little easier. All right, what if we go, gosh, dang it, this is tough. Yeah, okay. Let's try something else then. Let's try, what if we go boom, boom, but then, yeah, that's not gonna work over there because there's no piece that'll fit over here. Shoot, okay. All right, so let's take that out. This is where we're at, right? We can't move, we just can't move these two, right? Or wait, no, we can't move purple and orange, right? Yeah, so we can technically change these pieces, but I kind of liked where they were. Here you would have to have the blue piece if you want to keep green there. Instead, you could change this around and instead do, you can't do white here because we don't have a piece long enough to fit underneath. As you can see, blue doesn't fit down there, and neither will any other piece. So what if we did, okay. Let's just rework it and try and figure out something completely different, right? Because we could also do something like this. I was gonna say, this is something I like to do too. You can create a little bed, a little place to lay down for blue on the back of Chomper, which is what we call the white piece. I'd probably take this out though and then instead go like that. You could go boom, boom. But then here, yeah, we're not gonna work, because if you go red there, it's gonna give you the shape of the orange piece, which we cannot move. So instead, what if we go, that's definitely not it, okay. Shoot. Yeah, there's not really any way we could tastefully do this, so we'll probably have to rework this again. I feel like this has to be doable, but these 4 pieces not moving is very much challenging. So, and if we go like, ooh, we can go like this. We can go light pink and then green like that. Then you can go Booger, but we don't have a piece that'll fit up here again. So instead, we'd have to go maybe, you know, like this. But then here, again, it's gonna be the same issue where we don't have, it's gonna be red and orange again. So, dang it, this one might be impossible. I'm gonna give it like 2 more seconds before I determine that it is in fact impossible. But yeah, let's see, there's not really any way that I could put white in this whole thing. So, shoot. Dude, this is tough, you guys. This is really tough. You could go like this, but here we already then just have issues here because we don't have any room for the blue piece to go already. Dang it. Oh my gosh, am I losing my voice? Why? I feel like I haven't used my voice so much lately. Okay. Because then here it's gonna be, yeah, okay. I think this one might be impossible, you guys. So we're gonna remove it like a little bit here. Put red under orange, is that what you're saying? Well, I tried that, right? Or I don't know if, okay, we could try it here, let's see. If this works, I'm gonna be gobsmacked. That's the term, right? Gobsmacked. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work either. I mean, I could just kind of do some weird stuff like this and see if this pans into something, right? Because then here, that's just not a shape we have, okay. And then like, yeah, we can't do this. That's not gonna turn into anything, okay. Yeah, there's a world where this is just impossible, unfortunately. And this isn't gonna work either, okay. Dang it, okay. What if we go, yeah, you know what, okay, yeah, we're gonna rework this slightly because I think this might be impossible and I don't wanna spend a billion years on it. We'll instead go like that, how about that? That actually looks like a good compromise, plus we're already 5 minutes in, my goodness. Make sure you guys are liking the live stream too. More likes, more people show up, but also it just helps out a ton. Let's see, what if we go, I'm gonna try something a little different here. Let's go gray. So yeah, purple and orange just can't move, right? That's it, right? It's just, yeah, purple and orange really have to touch. Yeah, okay, cool. So we can go like that, we can put Booger there. Ooh, you could cap it with the white piece like that. You could go Magenta just along the side there, or we could get a little chair recliner situation for blue going. This is also a good spot for me to put these two, Gerald and Geraldine is kind of what we call those, especially when they go together. You can go boom, you can go, I was gonna say this, oh yeah, baby. Okay, much better, 6 minutes exactly for us to do it with a rework too, so that's unfortunate, but hey, you know what, we tried. But yeah, if anyone has any super chats, feel free to throw them out there. They go a really long way to help support. They also probably, I'm sure they push the live stream algorithmically a little bit too. But we're trying to get to 1,000 likes. We're almost at 500. We could at least get to 500. But yeah, make sure you guys are liking the live stream if you haven't already. It goes a super, super long way to help. All right, let's see. All right, Gonzo, I got you, friend. Do red and white, but they can't touch. Let's do it. I'm gonna end the poll as well because the poll is pretty definitive that people want to stay on the Kanoodle Extreme. So let's try and see. Is it red and white, but they can't touch, right? Okay. Ooh, that looks actually really tough. Okay, so we're gonna reset this one. Thank you to everybody for voting in the poll. We had as many votes basically as we have likes on the live stream. But yeah, if anyone has any likes, feel free to throw them out there. So, or likes. Well, yes, likes. But also, if anyone has any super chats, feel free to throw them out there. They go a super, super long way to help out. Ooh, actually, you know, this is, well, shoot, I was gonna say, if we did that, I mean, I usually like to just do this, right? Because then you could probably just go, we can go like this, but then we don't really have good options there. So you could go magenta there. Ooh, and then hear me out, yellow, green. Ooh, and then here though, we'd have to go orange and light blue. And then I would say, I was gonna say like booger this way, but then here, if you put light pink in, it's not gonna give you the right shapes to be able to include these other pieces. So instead, what if we go, we can't do that either because we don't have a piece that'll fit there. Okay, so, because yeah, red and white cannot move. Is there some other way I can do this? I don't think so. So maybe we'll have to take this out. We could actually, honestly, we could go blue there and we could fill this in with other pieces, right? So we could go like, we could go yellow and booger over here, actually. You can go like this. Look at that, boom. And then over here, we just gotta fill out the rest of this space, which I think we can do with some sort of combination here. Dang it, that's gonna be the same issue. So, and if we go like that, that's not gonna work. Okay, yeah, no, that's not gonna work. What if we flip this? We'd have to go purple there, and then yeah, that's not gonna work, because here, if you put gray in, it's gonna either be the orange shape or the purple shape. Shoot. Okay, what if we go, oh, I gotta sneeze again. Oh no, I gotta sneeze. Hold on. Woo! My goodness, I don't know what's happening right now, you guys. I'm a sneezy boy. Okay, so that's not gonna work. What can't we move? Red and white, right? I mean, I like all of this. It's just, and this looks really cool over here, but maybe there's like some better combination of pieces we could put over here. I don't know if there is though. I think it might have to be these two. We could also, in theory, take this out. We could take this out and instead go, you know, light blue here, right? With, oh my gosh. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm getting snotty, I feel like. All right. We could also, yeah, so red and white can't move. My goodness, Danny. Pay attention, my guy. All right. I am struggling in general here. I mean, I like this, but the problem is like, yeah, like this little area in here. Well, actually, we can go blue like that. Woo, that looks good. Okay, cool. I like that. Yeah, we can't move red and white. So as a reminder to anybody who's just joining in, that's what's happening. Ooh, this is close again, but here we need the purple piece. So what if we instead go, well, we'd have to go like that, and that's definitely not it. If we go like this or this, no, this isn't gonna work. Okay, we can take this out. We can instead go boom, boom. Ooh, hold on. Oh, it's gonna be the purple piece again. No, that's why the purple piece is just almost objectively the most versatile piece in the game, right? So it helps out a ton when you can figure out where to put the purple piece. What if we go like this and we go boom, boom, but then here we'd have to find some weird configuration for this. And yeah, light pink is, I gotta prioritize light pink. I think that's the problem, is like, I mean, there's no way this works. Okay, shoot. Because this, this all looks sick. Yeah, because I like putting blue here. I just can't really figure out the rest of it. What are you guys saying in chat? I'm so sorry. I'm getting lost in the sauce, and I'm forgetting to kind of check chat to see if you guys are, if anyone has any advice on how to go about solving this, or you know, anything of the sort. No, it's gonna be the purple piece again. Okay. And we tried this already, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because here, right, there's not even really a good place to put orange. I mean, if you put orange there, right, it's gonna be purple and it's gonna be just, yeah, okay. Shoot, dang it, okay. We could take this out and we could instead go, I don't know, I gotta rework some stuff here though. Unfortunately, this is gonna be, yeah, this is gonna be really tough. Yeah, I'm not really seeing the, okay, wait, hold on. Put dark blue a bit lower and put purple above. I don't think you could, right? So if we go back to what we had here, right? If you put dark blue a bit lower, it has to be like that, and you can't put purple up there. Because you can only put orange up there. Purple doesn't have the right thing, and you can't really do blue like this, obviously. So it would have to be orange there. And then here's where we kind of had our issues, right? Because here, yeah, like you can't do a combination of these pieces here. You get the orange-shaped piece there, the orange piece there. And then here, obviously, it's not going to work either. So, yeah, this is a tough one. All right, let's see. That's what I tried. Orange above like that. We could go this way, but then this isn't going to work either. It's going to be the same issue. Because here, right, if you put gray anywhere, it's going to give you the shape of the orange piece left over. So instead, what if we go... Like, this isn't going to work. Yeah, that's not going to work. All right. So yeah, red and white can't move. This is a tough one, you guys. This is a very tough one. I should have known that this was going to be tough. Let's see. Didn't think it through. Yeah, this is a tough one, you guys. All right. Put orange where green is. I could, right? If you go put orange here, though, what else could we do back here? Let's go back to blue and yellow back here, because then you can also go booger here. Ooh, I like this, because then you can go green up here. That looks good. And then here, I was going to say if you go boom, boom. Oh my gosh. Yes, dude. Let's go. There we go. What a save. Yeah, okay, yeah. Putting orange where green was definitely helped. 6 minutes later, though. All right. We got time for a couple more. If you guys have super chats, though, if you guys throw out super chats with suggestions, I will go as long as we have super chats coming in, basically. But yeah, let's do this thing. Yeah, let's do this. All right, let's see what puzzles we got coming up here. What do you guys got in the suggestions here? Dark green and yellow we've already done. Pink and magenta. Yeah, almighty egg. I got you, friend. We're just gonna do a simple ruled one, but it's gonna we'll see what happens here. Ready? Pink and magenta, or I guess light pink and magenta. Ooh, okay. This is kind of a tough configuration right here. Make sure you guys are liking the live stream, though. We got 550 people in here. We got 565 likes. Our goal is usually 1,000 likes. And yeah, if we're able to get that, that is our personal goal for each live stream. So that would help out a freaking ton. Okay, how do we want to go about this then? Because if we put green there, we just can't move these two. We got to find a good spot for blue then. I was gonna say you could do something like this, but I don't know if that gives us some good options over here. Yeah, no. I mean, you can go blue and purple, but then you're getting rid of the purple piece, which is, in my opinion, the most versatile piece in the game of Kanoodle. So, oh my gosh, but it worked. Oh my gosh, look at that, baby. Look at that, 33 seconds with talking. I think that deserves a like. Oh my gosh, yeah. Let's see, can we at least get to, what, 750 by the end of the live stream? We're still going. Love your channel. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, hi. Is this an alt or something snow prevent? What does that mean? What does that mean? But yeah, if anyone's got any likes, feel free to throw them out there if you haven't liked the live stream already. Magenta and white is a pyramid. I like that one. I like that one, Ethan. Let's go with that one. But yeah, if anyone has any super chats, the super chats, if you want me to make sure that what am I trying to say? If you want to make sure that I see your suggestion, throw it out in the super chat and I will prioritize it. Let's go for just something like in the middle like this. I like this. Magenta and white is a pyramid. So here we go. All right. So these two pieces, of course, cannot move. We're going to solve around them. Let's go, baby. Let's try something really weird. Let's try like, well here, no, let's try and get rid of some of the more challenging pieces. So we can go like this. We can go, I mean, this isn't necessarily, no, okay, hold on. Let's try something more specific over here. Let's go red, let's go, what pieces do we need to prioritize? We can go kind of something weird here. We can, ooh, hear me out. We can get rid of green by going gray and then green here, right? And then we can go, well here, we can go, let's go light pink first, and then we could either go in either direction. We can go booger like that, or the opposite direction. Oh my gosh, I've already got it. Do you guys see it? Hopefully you do, because here we go. I'm about to solve it. Let's freaking go. 47, 48 seconds. It's going to give me an extra second every time. But hey, we're up to 616 likes. Thank you all so much, friends. Appreciate you. All right, we're going to keep going, though. But first, I'm going to take a slight water break here. Just get a few swigs of water there. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, snow prevent is a person's name. Okay, yeah. I was wondering what snow prevent. Okay, yeah. The pyramid tower puzzles. Yeah, I'm just not very good at those, and also it's a little bit harder for you guys to see. Yeah, we're gonna go with Becca's here. Thank you, Becca, for the comment, friend. Appreciate you. All right. Yeah, I feel like the problem with the 3D pyramid on top of here is just that I feel like visually it's a little harder for you guys to like see what's happening, and in general, like it's hard for you guys to have any sort of like way to like tell me or like help me out, basically. So, all right, we got both pinks touching, so let's just let's see. Ooh, I was gonna say, this actually looks kind of sick. I'm gonna go with what almost was happening there, because the previous, obviously, configuration wasn't possible. So, Let's do this thing. All right, come on, get that stopwatch going. There we go. All right. So, moving forward here, how do we want to go about this? Let's try, what do we want to try and get rid of here? Ooh, hear me out. We're going to go blue on the side, per usual, but, well, because it gives a really good spot for green there. We'll go red underneath. We can go, I mean, it's a little ambitious, but you can go light blue there, although I don't love it because you'd have to go light blue and then orange. But we could try it because you can go boom, boom. Although here, I think we're going to have issues with, oh, nope, no issues, none at all. Absolutely no issues. Let's go, baby. 34 seconds, we're on a roll. I think that deserves some likes. Anybody who's here that hasn't liked the live stream yet, I think this is your sign to do so. That's crazy. All right, so let's keep moving, keep moving. I got maybe 1 or 2 more left in me here, friends. If anyone has any super chats, feel free to throw them out there. It goes a long way to help support, but also if you want to make sure that I see your suggestion, feel free to throw it out there in a super chat. Hey, Zachary, thank you so much for the $1 super chat, friend. Everybody go and like Zachary's super chat. That's freaking awesome, friend. Thank you so much. All right, let's see. Super Stickman's got a cool one that I'd seen a couple times that they had thrown in there. 45 seconds to do blue on the far left. So I'm going to give myself exactly 45 seconds. Oh, I did it too soon. All right, 45 seconds with blue on the far left. We're gonna try and solve this in 45 seconds, baby. Here we go, ready? Let's do it, okay. Shoot, all right, it's already going. Yeah, we're just gonna go for it. Come on, baby. Lock in, Dan, lock in. Lock the heck in. We ain't got time for lollygagging. Actually, we're gonna go like this, boom, boom. We're gonna go boom, we're gonna go boom, boom. Oh, come on, please. No, it's the wrong configuration here. That's not gonna be it either. Where can orange go, where can orange go? Let's take yellow out and let's go yellow like this. And like this. No, that's not gonna be it either. It's close. It's close. What if you go like this? Boom. Boom. Nope. Okay. Oh my gosh. Please. Please. We're so close. 7, 6, 5, 4. No. 3. Oh, we got it. 1. Oh, no. Oh, I fumbled. Oh, we basically had it. Oh, that sucks. Dude, we were so close. No. Oh. You know what? I kind of want to count it though. I fumbled the piece with my hands. I couldn't get it. I think it deserves some likes though. Oh my gosh, my nose is running. My goodness. W clutch. There we go. Yeah, I'm trolling. No, I tried my best there, friends. That's crazy. Let's go. It counts. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I think I got one more puzzle in me, you guys. Make sure you guys are liking the live stream. Actually, here. How about this? I will do one more puzzle, but if we get to 750 likes by the time I finish this puzzle, 750. If we get to 750 likes on the live stream by the time I finish this puzzle, I'll do another one after that. And if anyone has any super chats, throw them out there. Your mic's not working? Is it not? Tell me if you guys cannot. Can you guys not hear me? Hold on, let me see. Where's my volume on here? Yeah, no, I think we're good. All right, here we go. All right. Dan, you gave me a runny nose? No, okay. Olivia, I got you, friend. Here we go. All right, orange and dark blue touching. Let's do it. I was gonna try and do this. Zachary, oh my Lord, friend. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, Zachary. I really appreciate that, friend. You're the realist. White and Booger touching in a weird way. Yes, okay. Make sure you guys go like Zachary's super chat. Heck yes, baby. That's one of them green ones. I appreciate that, friend. Okay, cool. So let's just do this one really quickly. Orange and blue touching, and then, yeah, we'll get to that one. Let's just say something like that. I like that in terms of configuration. But yeah, if we hit 750 likes, I guess, by the end of this one, I'll still commit to what I said. We'll do another one after the super chatted one that Zach just threw out there. Zachary, thank you so much, friend. Yeah, go like that live stream. Oh, my Lord. Go like that comment, that super chat. Oh, man. My brain is mush. My brain is mush. What if you go like this? That actually looks sick. And then we can go red. We can go, let's go light blue. Let's go Booger like that. I'm determined to solve this as fast as possible. And I got it, baby. Look at that. Let's go. 32 seconds. 33 is what's going to give me. That's fine. All right. So we're going to do Zach's really quickly. Zachary's. So I'm going to unpin the message that we currently have. Unfortunately, I don't think I can pin these. But yeah, white and Booger touching, but in a weird way. So you guys will just have to remember that. So here we go, here we go. All right, if we don't hit 750 likes by the time we finish this one, then that'll be it for the day, which is, you know, Still plenty of time. I appreciate y'all for having been here. But also, if anyone has any more super chats, feel free to throw them out there with suggestions. All right, so Booger and Chomper, right? Booger and Chomper touching, but in a weird way. Let me just double check that that's the correct one. Yeah, or White and Booger. Yeah, White and Booger touching in a weird way. Okay, let's do them touching in a weird way like this. I think that's a pretty weird way. I'd say that that looks pretty challenging also. So yeah, they're kind of bumping butts, if you will. So yeah, let's try it. Okay. I was going to say we could do something like this, but I don't really know how well this is going to pan out. Because you could go like that, but then here we're kind of getting a little wonky. And down here we'd have to go light blue, which we can do, but let's see. We can go like this. We can go, oh, but up here I think we'd have to go, I mean, we could go like this. Is that it? Ooh, nope, we're close. It's going to be this purple piece shape over there. So what if we go... I mean, this is going to be, I think, the same issue, right? Yeah, because here, anywhere you put the gray piece, it's going to give you the shape of the blue piece over here. Is there any way we could... okay, hold on. Wait. Oh, yeah, we can't move these two. So, yeah, so let's rework this a little bit. I think I can do better. I think I definitely can do better. I mean, we could still put light blue down here. I still like that. But over here, I think we could do a couple of other things, right? We could go like this and go like boom, boom. But then here, I mean... We could go purple, but then I don't know. I don't love what we got left over. So instead, let's just do this. Let's bring that over. Although here we actually can't fill that. That sucks. Dang it. Okay. Yeah, that sucks. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Gray and green there. I like that. Then you can go red. Perfect. We just have to think about magenta here. We could go magenta with purple underneath. Although, you know, we're getting rid of our most versatile piece. And then here, yeah, we're not gonna be able to make this work because, yeah, it's gonna be the shape of the purple piece left over. What if we go like this? Is this gonna change anything? No, it doesn't. All right. What if we go, instead of light blue down here, we go orange. And then we go light blue here with magenta on the side. Boom, boom. Oh my gosh, I'm the king. Let's go, baby. All right. All right, all right. You guys have been awesome. We basically, I mean, like, the one supporting keeps telling us to take some rest. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my nose here. I was perfectly fine all of today. All right, here, let's just, I don't think I've ever crashed out in chat. Actually, you might want to ask Sai for that. I probably have at least once. If you guys crashed out, hopefully you guys aren't. I know that chat can be kind of crazy sometimes. All right, we're going to do one more. Face reveal. Face reveal, here we go, baby. There we go. That's my face reveal. I don't know if that works. Hold on, wait. Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's kind of creepy, actually. I just saw the playback. All right. Orange and yellow on opposite sides. Hold on, why is rotate your device back? I just did. Okay, why is it telling me? It's telling me something on my thing. Yeah, nice cap. Yeah, I got a drumsticks cap on. Oh my gosh, Zachary, thank you so much, friend. All right, we're gonna do Zachary's then. Let's go, baby. All right, orange and yellow on opposite sides. I don't know why it says that my camera orientation is messed up. Anyway, I like your hair. Yeah, it's a little messed up, but yeah, I'm just wearing a hat today because I didn't shower yet. All right, orange and yellow on opposite sides. Let's do it. Let's go orange here. Let's go yellow here, and let's do it. This will likely be the last puzzle of the day. Yeah, let's do this thing. All right, I'm gonna say this is a good spot for Booger over here, actually, if we go like that. And then we can go light pink up here like this. That's pretty cool. Super chats prioritized, yeah. I prioritize the super chats just because obviously it's people gifting me actual, money and donating, and that's very kind of them, so I wanna obviously reward them. So, yeah, hopefully you guys understand my methodology there. Cause yeah, it means a lot that you'd give me your hard-earned money, in that sort of way. So yeah. It is very kind. What if we go like this? Is this gonna work somehow? Oh my gosh, dude, let's freaking go. 41 seconds solving that in. Let's go. All right. But yeah, I think that is probably it for me today, though. I don't think I've gotten any other super chats I need to attend to. I am 9 minutes over kind of how long I normally stream for. But thank you guys so much for being here. I will be live again tomorrow, and I will set up my live stream for tomorrow, so I will get that scheduled so you guys can see it and be notified when I go live. Yeah, I appreciate y'all so much for being here. You guys are absolutely dope. And I love y'all so very much. And I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you for wait, can we get to 700 likes? We got one more like. Somebody liked the live stream. But yeah, Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a good rest of your day. There we go, 7:02. Let's go. All right. Thank you guys. Love you.